Welcome to the Kooky Times. Welcome to the Kooky Times Podcast.
With
Shelby
and Cade.
It's us.
Period.
We're here to yap. We're here to chat.
Listen, if you know us, you know that if we're both certified to do anything, it's to yap.
There's things that need to be said, and we're going to be the ones to say them.
And there's things that don't need to be said, and we're going to say that too.
And I've lost a nail, so don't come for me because he made me move a picnic bench.
Listen, we moved the bench for optimal lighting.
And it's not optimizing.
No longer optimal.
It's not.
As I'm now half in the shadow and half coming to the light. Sometimes you got to put in the grunt work.
I grunted.
Actor, director, creative director, key grip. You know.
Boomer.
Important.
Is that the thing they call with the microphone? The boom? The boom box.
Boom.
Okay, so this is like an introduction. Our first podcast, we just want to have like a little intro. You have to let the tea cool down before you sip it. Like, we're just giving you an intro. We did think of a funny story to tell them for our first episode.
We did, which is very fitting for the episode.
Just to get the key going.
Exactly. Which is how we met. And the summary of that is that we both had the same boyfriend. Obviously, no, not at the same time. But honestly,
a diabolical man.
A diabolical.
Which, here's the thing. I was thinking, like, we shouldn't give him attention, but, like, it's our story.
This is the thing. Like, she who must not be named.
Yeah.
You know, the names are irrelevant. But anyways, long story short, when she was in high school, she knew this person. And they dated for, like, I don't know.
Just under 2 years. But this is my other thing. Does a high school boyfriend count as a boyfriend when you're 30 years old and you look back and think, my boyfriends?
No, not really.
But it was 2 years in high school, whatever. It was a little...
It was a canon event.
Yeah. That's what we describe it as.
It was a canon event. But anyways, so she dated him and then he had came out and then I dated him like a few years later. Like, we weren't in high school
We
anymore.
all kind of became friends. That was like the tea.
Yeah, that was how we met, because they were friends still, obviously.
Because he came out, so there was no, like, harsh feelings.
Exactly, yeah, there's no animosity. There wasn't, like, animosity. It was whatever. And so that's the thing. That's how we met. And then we became friends. And then, obviously, me and this person, like, did not continue. Whatever it was that it was. But... period. The girls
It brought some good into your life.
It did. There was some good. This is my thing. I feel like you have to look at everything from the pros and the cons list.
Yes.
You know, like there's one side and there's another side, and like that's just a part of like how reality is. It's just how things are. But at the end of the day, yeah, there's good things. You know, and yeah, now we've known each other for probably...
No, I was just thinking about this the other day.
I was thinking about it as well.
What year is it? 2024? It's been over 10 years.
I was thinking it was like...
It's been over 10 years.
11 or 12 at this point.
This summer it would be 11 years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's a long time. Do you notice that our bench is also crooked? I mean, we're really...
I'm leaning so hard into you.
They're like, what's better than to do the thing that we love to do with the most yap-a-doodle-do?
Yeah.
On a podcast.
Oh my God.
Everyone just really wants to hear it.
I need a shirt that says yap-a-doodle-do.
Yap-a-doodle-do. Welcome to yap-a-doodle-do in it. Also, like, continually losing that optimal lighting. We're at about 50% now.
I don't even know where my head is.
I'm fully in the sunshine. But you know what? It's fine. I've already burned once this summer. I've had my initial burn.
I could be the shrunken head from Beetlejuice right now for all I know.
Kooky times.
It's the kooky times.
Kooky times. We're living in a kooky world. We're living in kooky times. And shit is kooky. We are filming from a remote location on Vancouver Island.
Period.
I feel like I should do the weather next.
I want Pamela Anderson on the podcast.
Pamela, if you see this, she loves pugs. We love you. But we do love makeup too. We know you're a makeup.
I don't know how to sit.
I don't know. It's just giving a little angle.
It's giving gravity.
You do love a little angle. Like, put the legs out.
Giving defying gravity. Did you want to sing for us?
No.
Okay.
Not so. Kooky times is very literal in the sense that we have had plenty of kooky times, separate and together.
We sure have.
So we're going to discuss those on the podcast.
We're hot topics.
Going to get into hot topics.
Current events.
Kooky topics.
Yeah.
There will definitely be pug appearances because of the pug queen. I'm sure we'll like zoom in on the video to like, we'll be zooming to that. See, yeah, zooming to the pug queen. rest in peace. Put some respect in the comments. Put some respect on his name.
Condolences.
And this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to jump right out in the first episode and say something scandalous. Everywhere I look, everywhere I go, pug. It is a pug summer.
It's a hot pug summer.
It's a bratty pug summer. The amount of pugs I've seen over the last few years due to the pug queen herself, who I think has been influencing Miss Pug culture. Pug culture.
Mic drop.
Okay, in the Deadpool movie, there was an old funny pug. There was a sandcastle competition, literally down to the smallest thing, or even around my house.
So niche.
There was a pug. It was amazing. It was amazing, honestly.
We'll put a picture in. We'll put a picture in.
Bing. With a little sound. Hi, picture the pug. It was amazing. So this is my thing. Also, there was a new SpongeBob movie. There was a pug in it. Like, I'm telling you, everywhere I look, everywhere I go, I hear them, I see them. They are running. It's a pug summer. People would be lying if Keiko the Pug and Glam by Shelby, Twinkle Sounds, didn't influence this a little bit. Because, you know, come on. And I feel like, you know, maybe had Keiko been a couple years younger, Ryan Reynolds, if you see this, he could have been, you know, Dogpool.
He could have been Dogpool.
He could have.
100% on my life.
I mean, look at this face, Disney. Could have been. What you could have had.
Well, they can hire Norman now.
Yeah, see, this thing, she has another pug.
They can hire Norman.
Right.
Yeah.
A chonkier version of Dogpool in the multiverse.
He's losing weight.
Big back.
Ryan Reynolds, I'm ready. We discuss.
Okay, yes.
The atrocity and team that you need to film a simple video. The fact that we've been trying to film this for 7 hours.
Listen, you don't know what it takes to be an influencer.
Cancelled first episode. I did a lighter glam today because I was just like, I don't want to feel too crazy, but like, good thing I did, because the way I sweated when this man made me move a picnic table and lose a nail.
The way that it's like, have to do it though.
I hope someone's in the woods right now listening to this entire thing.
There could be, like, I don't know, this could be, I do hear voices actually faintly in the background. We'll talk to anyone.
It's like we're filming OnlyFans over here. Please keep it moving. Let's get kooky.
Send us your kookiest story.
Yeah.
Send us your kookiest story.
And we'll feature one.
If you think, like, and you know what, this is my thing, any story that we get that out-kooks us, we will feature it. And we will, like, give you the credit if you want the credit. Or we'll keep it anonymous, whatever you want.
We can give advice, too. So I think we're adviceful.
Props to Canada. Canada.
The
home of the beautiful...
We've won some Olympic gold. Two people from here won for hammer throwing. That is so niche. Like, how do you get into hammer throwing? I have heard that they both trained at the same, like, training facility. Where the fuck do you go to train to throw a hammer? I don't know. So my tea is, if you want to be a hammer thrower in BC, like, go for it, because apparently they got the best training.
Kind of cool, though.
Thor.
Yeah.
He did have long hair.
Wow.
Totally this goes
that just both clicked in for
He
us.
needs an OnlyFans. Thor,
the hammer thrower.
Yeah.
That is very...
But how do you... There's some sports, like, how do you get into them? I don't know. Like, I'm good at throwing a hammer. I haven't watched it. Do they, like, spin?
Shot put, maybe? Or no. There's a few spinny ones, but that's not one of the spinny.
Hammer, you just free throw a hammer.
Yeah.
Don't break into their house.
That's their, like, caption. Hammer thrower. Don't break into their house.
I like that.
Anyways, thank you everybody for watching the first episode of the
Kooky Times podcast
with Cade and Shelby.
Shelby and Cade.
Doesn't matter. We're equals here, okay? And you should be equals too.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the podcast. Like, follow,
comment,
subscribe,
just all the buttons.
Bookmark. If there's a button, I would love if you pressed it.
Please press my buttons.
And then press a few more.
Press all my buttons.
You're not ready for the list of special guests.
We already have them going.
Yeah. Special guests.
Stories, topics.
Tea. And there may or may not be some traveling adventure.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun.
Interviews happening in other countries.
I think that would be really fun.
Maybe so.
If I've been sitting weird the whole time, like, remember, there's gravity.
We're filming from a remote location on Vancouver Island. This is Kooky Times!
Guess that's it. We'll see you in the next one.
We did it. See you in the next one. Bye.